and gentlemen. Sorry, I thought I had a water bottle around here somewhere, but anyway, hope you're doing well today, kicking butt. It is a late Facebook Live on Monday, but I wanted to get it in for sure today. Got some coaching calls tonight and some good things happening. So we're going to talk about 4 habits of insanely productive people that you can start to do this week to make yourself more productive. So we'll get right into it. If you want this entire list at the end, hit me up, and I'm happy to share the link to the article to give you all the details behind it. And so we'll set you up with that for sure. So the first habit of insanely productive people is to have a morning routine. Every successful person and every productive person I have ever met in my life has taken time out of their day, whether it be 30 minutes or an hour, to have a morning routine. If you want my morning routine, I'm happy to give it to you. Just reach out to me. I'm more than willing to share with you how to completely assault your day with my M6 formula. I just did a training in my Inner Circle group for it, and they loved it. They loved it. They loved it. They loved it. And so if you want that formula, reach out to me. But control your morning. Start a morning routine. Have some sort of morning... every productive person I know journals, meditates, drinks protein shakes. You name it. Everybody's got a specific morning ritual that they stick to. And again, mine's the M6 formula. So if you want that, reach out to me for sure. So the second thing is that they absolutely 100% control their time. They are absolutely insanely crazy about it, controlling their time. And they do that through the third thing, which is through time blocking and things like that, right? So controlling your time and time blocking is a huge asset to being productive, right? Understanding that taking frequent breaks, yes, I said frequent breaks, will allow you, we live in an information society, so allowing your body or your brain to process the information that we continue to consume on an hourly, minute-by-minute basis is absolutely essential. So I use Pareto's principle, the Pomodoro technique, which is I work for 20 minutes and take a break for 10, or I'll work for 40 minutes and take a break for 20, because it allows my brain to process information. So control your time, understand the idea of time blocking, right? Understand, really start in that morning meditation when you're making out your to-do list. Really understand how long you're willing to spend on each task. I will tell you that most productive people can get in what other people can get in 8 to 9 hours of a workday. Most productive people that I know can do that in 4 to 5 hours, right? So imagine yourself 4 to 5 hours being super productive and getting in more work than if you were to actually stay at the office for 3 or 4 more hours. It's crazy, right? So taking time, making a to-do list, maybe actually writing next to each task how long you presume it's going to take, and work in some buffer time, because every productive person knows and understands the idea of expecting the unexpected. You got to expect the unexpected for sure. Things come up during the day. My wife is sick today, so I have to work in buffer time. Get rid of things on my schedule that are not essential, that just aren't, just getting rid of things off my schedule. So, my wife's sick today, need to focus on the kids. They started virtual school today. So how do I get the absolute essential things done in a shorter period of time so I can be present with my wife and my kids today, right? So that is imperative. Control your time. Do all that, control your time blocking, understanding, putting together a to-do list, and really understanding how long it's going to take you to do that task. Now, not every task is perfect. Not every to-do list is perfect. Don't get yourself caught up on that, but really break that down and say, you know what, I'm going to work on X, Y, and Z today. I'm going to give it 4 hours of my time, or I'm going to give it 3 hours of my time, 2 hours of my time, whatever it is, and then mark that and schedule that and time block that on your schedule, okay? The last thing and the most important thing, and again, if you want the article to this, reach out to me. They have mountains of wonderful tips in there, more time than I have to give you here. Please reach out to me. I'm happy to share that article with you. I think it's a great read. Took me about 5 minutes to read it, so great read. So reach out to me and get that article. But the last thing I'm going to tell you about is most productive people I know, and this is the most important thing that I want you guys to understand. Most productive people I know work on freeing up their calendar, pulling things off of their calendar, right? Pulling things off of their calendar. Why? It is not so they can go watch Netflix at all. Most productive people I know are hiring virtual assistants or doing other things that allow them to still get work done, but through somebody else, right? So freeing up their calendar in a way that can allow them to go learn a new skill, that can allow them to go put that marketing together that nobody else can do, different things that can free up your time. And I'll tell you, before COVID, I was like 100% about maximizing every minute of every single day on my calendar, and I'm just not like that anymore. I have been deliberate and crazy about pulling things off of my calendar, freeing up my time, and there's a reason for that, because there is things that I want to do in the future, and I can't do those if I'm doing the everyday tasks, right? So with that, I've been working on just freeing up my calendar, right? So there's, obviously, connecting with other people, building relationships, connecting more with my family. All of those things are absolutely imperative, and I can't do those if I'm not pulling stuff on off my calendar. Now, you think I'm crazy? You may think I'm crazy for pulling stuff off my calendar, but I will tell you, every productive person I know has more time in their day than they can possibly deal with, and they're still getting just as much, if not more, stuff done. Right? So again, reach out to me if you want this article. I'm happy to share it with you. It's a great read for sure. And if you want those other tips, let me know. If you want my morning M6 formula, hit me up, let me know, reach out to me. Happy Monday. Talk to you guys soon.